All right. Good evening, everyone. Let's get started. Are you ready to get vitamin M? M for what? Motivation. If you're ready, type M. M for what? Motivation. Are you ready? Yes, no, be active, operate from high energy. I can see only two response. We have much more people over here. Are you ready? All right. All right. Okay, so let's get started. So what we say, it's like everyone in life, what we want to achieve something bigger, right? You want to achieve your goals, you want to be wherever you are, you want to be on the next level. And what is the best way to go on the next level is to learn from those people who are already have been through your path, whatever you are trying to get there, right? And for that aspect itself, I have arranged today's session to give you some vitamin M for motivate you, to inspire you to listen someone's success journey. Maybe you are already a budding Scrum Master, you are aspiring Scrum Master, so someone who has already been through the journey, what all challenges they faced, so that you can learn from their challenges, their difficulties, also from what all the steps they did, so that you can also make this journey faster. All right. So on that note, let's get started. So Preethi, you can turn on your camera if you can hear me.
Yeah, I think you need to give the permission.
Okay, one moment. Okay, you are the co-host now.
Yeah.
One moment. Okay, let me set the video here. All right. So let's get started. So first of all, thank you, Preethi, for joining this. Okay. And welcome to this. I welcome each one of you. I can see right now we have around 47 participants over here, right, to this live session. So let's get started. So first of all, Preethi, just explain, tell about your background, what you have done in your education. And before this journey, when you started the journey, what is your background?
Yeah. First of all, good evening to everyone. So I have completed a BTech, that is different core, that is biotechnology. 2013 passed out. So past 8 years before I have joined IT, I was working in BPO as a QA. It's a small company.
Okay, and what was your job role as a over
Yeah,
there?
it's a QA. It's a completely voice process. It's a
Mhm.
QA. Like I was auditing their calls and sharing the feedbacks. It's a normal general job. It was.
All right. And being 8 years in the BPO industry, definitely it was not IT, it was related to
Yeah.
the voice, right? So what made to have triggered this thought that, okay, it's not now, it's enough for that BPO, I need to do something else. What was something that invoked this thought?
So my main concern is like here we won't get rotation, we won't get fixed for it is a rotational.
Mhm,
Sometimes we won't get time to spend with the family,
mhm,
especially with the Sunday. So we won't get first of all we won't get off in weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. If we get also we will get it only in weekdays.
mhm,
So I have struggled a lot of problems with the offs, and moreover there is career growth and hikes and right, BPO it's a small domestic company. It's a
mhm.
very low. If you change our job to some other company also, we cannot get the hike as much we expected. So all of a sudden, so okay, we thought this is the right time to switch over to some other domain which suits me.
All
So
right.
that's
So you said you did your BTech in
yeah.
biotech. It was 13, 8 year you works in the BPO.
Yes.
And then there was something that invoked that, okay, now I have to make change in the career. Then why Scrum Master? What makes you think about this one? That, okay, this is something I can think for, a plan for.
So see, everyone, even how others have a thought, even I do have a thought like, okay, when I want to switch over my career to IT, I should have a code knowledge.
Mhm,
After I spoke with you, I met with you, you gave me the confidence that without having a coding knowledge, yes, we can survive in IT. So
mhm,
that transition, that confidence, I got it from you after I spoke. I think maybe you remember the very first day you have spoken with me more than a half an hour.
mhm.
So in that only, yeah, I got some idea. Even I got like a bland idea like, okay, if I know the coding knowledge, yes, I can switch over my career to IT. After speaking with you, okay, I can do something without knowing the coding knowledge.
Right. But my question is one step before, like when you spoke to me, before that, what thought was there? What was something that invokes that, yeah, this is something I can do?
As a Scrum Master. I
Yes.
think, yeah, when I inquired about a Scrum Master, I think this job role suits me to handling a team because the previous job role also clear to handle the team people management.
Mhm.
So the one who knows the people management, everything, they also suits to this Scrum Master. So that's why I choose Scrum Master. After speaking with you, yeah, it's worked out.
Okay. All right. So whenever we have to make any decision, especially about the career and that to the
Yeah.
career change, right? There is something that you have already working in 8 years, right? And again, it's apply for everyone that you are doing something, you have expertise, you have knowledge, you have a good track record, and now you have to start something totally different, right?
Yes.
It's not a easy decision. So many people stuck over there, they're not able to make that decision. So what was your mindset, your thought process when you are going through that phase that no, this is something now I have to do?
Yeah, even I'm one of the person stuck somewhere. You know, right? I have taken a few days after speaking with you. Also, I have taken a few days because you said one word. If you committed yourself, just commit. So that commitment, it takes a time. So
Mm.
I was go through a lot of questions because we were like we know the things what I have done in the 8 years. So
Mhm.
all of a sudden leaving all those things and going to the some new things and learning, and we need to achieve and we need to survival in that, it is not an easy thing. So
Mhm.
inner side I have gone through a lot of questions whether I can make it or not. It takes a few days of time. Okay, one day, yes, I have to do it because I have to do something, right? So we
Right.
have done something because I done engineering. So career wise, growth wise, I need to take my family to this next level. So all the questions I had it to myself, and I have answered for myself also. Then I decided, okay, this is the right time, and this is the right person. We have to choose it, and we have to crack it.
All right. So that was all before joining the session, the thought process or
Yeah,
not. Now, the day came when you started the training. I think it was mid of January, 10th or
yeah, Jan 10th.
10 morning batch you joined, right?
Yeah.
So when you started the training, so like definitely everyone comes with different thought process. Will it be possible or not? So how was that your experience during the training? How was your confident that yes, I have taken the decision, I will be able to make it because the confidence is what it matters a lot. So how
Yes.
was your that time confidence and thought process?
So yeah, if you ask me honestly, I should say the first 10 to 15 days, like lot of questions again. Okay, I have chosen any wrong decision, whether I can make it or not. The lot because the 10-year gap, right? I have completed 2030. Again, coming and studying something, putting in my mind, it's take a lot of time to go through it. So I take a lot of time, like, but that 10 days, lot of questions inside. After 10 days, yes, I got a confidence, yes, that I can make it. But the 10 days literally cat on the wall. Okay, what I'm going to do? I have started this, but I need to complete it, right? That,
Right, right.
yeah.
Then you started the training, definitely 10 days, especially 1 week or so, because it's totally new terminology, something
Yes.
anyone have not heard, not thought for, and then you have to work on that part, right? So it takes time to digest, but definitely with time, someone is committed, the journey becomes easy. Okay.
Exactly.
So now you started the training completed, I think maybe a first week or so, right?
Yes.
So there time comes like you start, the energy is high, okay, I have paid the fee, I have to start, and then the day comes, okay, thank you for joining, this is the last class, right? So on that time, okay, now the course has been completed, I have to start applying for the job. And before giving the interview, right, how was the mindset that I have not uh, done such, I'm not coming from this background and I have to go for it. So how was that time frame, the thought process on that time?
So in that, so once I think you remembered me, once the class got completed, I said you, I will take 2 weeks of time. I'll prepare myself, then I'll start giving an interview. You said only one day, one word. First,
Mhm.
you give the interview, then only you can check your knowledge.
Mhm.
Because I was fear. Because coming from a different background, knowing nothing, only we know the content what they are going to ask. The Scrum Master content, yes, I'm very much pretty sure about it, but exactly the interview is different because previously BPO interview is different, IT interviews are different. So I said you, I will take 2 weeks of time to revise everything, recall everything, but you said no, give interviews. So I'll only thing is like I'm getting more fear to face that interview.
Yes. So yeah, so again, on that note, always the first interview is the most important.
Yes.
People take 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. I know so many people who started the journey and they're not able to go to the first interview itself. Why? Because of fear. What will happen? What if I'm not able to answer this? Right. So again, it's all about the consistency, focus, that how fast you are able to. So you started the training in Jan 10th Jan something.
Yes.
Then Fab first week course completed. When you
Yeah.
give your first interview?
So my first interview started in Feb first week itself because at the third week of our interview, you made me to create my CV. So
Mhm.
before completing the course, I have uploaded in the Naukri.
Okay, all
So
right.
once I completed, continuously I'm get the screening calls. So
Okay,
after completing the course, the very first week itself, the very first week I'm getting this screening call. Feb second week I'm started giving interviews.
all right.
The
And
first level of interview scheduled.
okay. And so when you give the first interview in the fifth first week, second week, or when was
Second week. Feb second week.
second week? All right. So it means you started the training and during the training itself, or just at
Yeah.
the yes, you are able to give the first interview.
Yes.
So definitely, I would say that it is an eye opener for so many people, like, okay, who feel that, okay, I have started the training, let me complete it. Again, let me take 1 more month time. I will go through the YouTube videos. Again, let me go through all the course lessons and all. And it takes 1 month, 2 months. Let me do the certification, so many things. And finally, again, life takes over many times, right? So it's good to know that you started. And now you started the interview, let's say Feb second week or so,
Yes.
when you got the offer letter. And how
I
much
got it.
you give to before getting this offer letter?
I have given 5 to 7 interviews.
5 to 7 interview.
Yeah.
And this was interview number
Fourth.
which with fourth,
Fourth.
right? So in the fourth interview, you got the offer
Oh,
letter, right?
yes.
Okay, all right. So just going a little back. So you gave your first interview, right? How was the first interview experience?
So I will not say it's worst, but it's kind of that. Because,
Okay.
for example, if they asked 15 to 18 questions, yes, I can handle for 10 questions.
Okay.
Remaining, yeah, obviously the first interview, right? Everything is new. I don't. It's like a blank. What they are going to ask, I don't know everything. But it okay interview first is
So you started with it was not worst, right?
it's
But it
kind
was
of.
kind of.
Yes. I will not say it's not a worst because I can answer more than half a questions.
All right. And that too, when you are portraying that I have experience of, it's not any
Yes,
pressure,
yes,
right?
yes,
So that pressure is always there on the mind that I am someone who is portraying I have XYZ number of experience, and actually I do not have, right?
yeah.
So again, on that, that's what I said, that this fear of giving the interview, it takes a lot of time for the people, right? And it's good that you started. And first interview you gave, and then the fourth interview, you got the offer letter. How was the feeling on that time when HR call said, okay, okay, was it your uh, this company what you got the offer letter? Before that, also you gave any company second round, or this
No,
is
this is the first.
okay? So HR calls you that, hey, now you are shortlisted for the first round. You will be going for the second round, right? So how was that? Okay, now I have done something. At least some validation I got. How was that experience?
So when I'm giving like 5 to 7 interviews, I said, right, I have given the first round of interviews. When I'm
Mhm.
giving, I will say like 50 to 70% confident that yes, I'm going to do something. But when I cleared the first round, I got like 100% confidence that yes, maybe in a few days I will get my job, dream job.
All right.
That confidence when I cleared the first round.
All right. Okay. So it's definitely, it's all about the practice and the consistency. You
Yes,
started
exactly.
first interview, not worse, but kind of. Second
Yes,
must be better than that. And
yes,
after two, three interview questions are quite repeated, and then you get much more confident that yes, this is something I already know.
yes.
Okay. And finally, the day came, you got the offer letter. Like you already got selected, you got an offer letter. What was the date you got the offer letter?
It is Feb 24th. I got the confirmation.
Feb 24th, you got the confirmation, right? So
Yes.
I think it is starting from 10th Jan to Feb 24th. So, like when you started the training, on that time, did you thought that yes, is it possible that in 45 days or 2 months or so I can get this?
Never. I thought, okay, it will take at least 3 months to 4 months for me because of the 10 years gap.
Mhm.
So I thought in that way only. I never ever dreamed that I would achieve within the 45 days.
Super, super. And again, not revealing your numbers, whatever you were getting in the BPO, okay, and
Yeah.
whatever you got here, your salary, how much difference in number of X, like double, triple, 50%, 200%, just calculate and say.
It is like 6 times
Six
higher,
times
6 times higher than
than
my previous salary. Yeah.
that, whatever you are getting.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So again, getting this number as well, like something you are doing for 8 years, and you said that getting hike also is not so easy. It takes time, right? That too, a lot of struggle doing the no weekends, and suddenly again 6 times, it's immense,
Yeah.
right? So how was the feeling that, oh, I got this much? Maybe 6 times means whatever you are getting 5, 6 months, you got at one shot amount here.
Exactly. That you can see in my face, right? How much happy.
Definitely, definitely, I can, everyone can sense with your.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, like when you started, like say you got the offer letter, then you started again. When you joined the company, what was
Yes.
your joining date?
It
Which
is
date?
March 1st.
March 1st. So definitely, once you get the offer letter, much more energy, happiness, everything is on the next level. Next is I have to join the company, right? So how was that period, that okay, how will be that I will be able to do it or not, what will happen over there when we'll go on the ground? How was that feeling and experience in that time?
So, right, when we joined, like onboarding, it takes time. After that, the KT phase is going. So,
Mhm.
as of now, it is good. I have not faced any challenges till now. I
Mhm.
hope if I face any challenge, there is a person to help me always.
Good, 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 good. Okay. All right. So like there are so what you feel that anyone has to, let's say, come in this job role, a scrum master coming from a different background, okay, is it easy, is it very easy, it is difficult, very difficult? How, what is your experience coming from your own journey, whatever you have done?
So, if you ask me, it is easy, difficult, everything depends on the person, how they commit
Mhm.
ourselves to that particular. The only thing is, I know you are conducting that 30 days Scrum Master challenge. If the person that take it in a serious way, within a 30 days, they will get it. Because I got in that way only. So
Right.
once my class completed, you started that challenge, 30 days Scrum Master challenge. So
Mhm.
I followed everything because you have given the schedule for week 1, week 2, even the day 1, day
Mhm.
1, day 2, day 3.
Right.
So the person will follow that exactly in a serious note. They will get it around the second weekend, third weekend. They need to complete the fourth week.
Right, right. Superb. So it's all about the consistency,
Yes.
effort. And I remember one concern with you that you called and said that it's getting very difficult in the job, in that your previous job, and I'm just thinking to quit. So I said, okay, just think about it or take your time to make the decision. And I remember next day you called and said that I have quitted the job. It was my FNF. Everything is done.
Yes.
Now I
Yes.
want to be 100% focused to get the job, right?
Yes.
So again, it's all about the focus, the consistency, like how much any individual, anyone is committed. And definitely you are the example for that. Because people take time in the making the decision. Am I doing it, going in the right direction or not? You take the decision, you took the decision, committed, and got the result, right?
Exactly.
So what is your message for the other people who are already like be in this boat, who are in this journey and willing to transform their career? Any message what you want to give to them so that they can make this journey much more faster?
Yeah, only thing I would say, like, yeah, they have chosen the right institute, but only thing is, if they follow your words perfectly, whatever you have done in the class, and apart from class, you have done so many things to us, DevOps classes, whichever sessions, if they attend in the perfect way, if they are following, definitely they will crack it. Because right, how it is easy for me, like nothing. I prepared myself, I just given the interview because you have given all the interview questions along with the answers. Only
Mhm.
thing is, I just prepared myself, I portrayed in the interview. That's it. Because everything is from you only. I have done nothing.
All right, right, right. Okay, good. Glad to hear that. Okay. So now this is all what I had to ask. Now it's an open forum for everyone. Anyone you having any question, you can put your question in the Q&A, not in the chat. Just put your questions in the Q&A section here, or you can raise your hand as well. I will give option to speak. Okay. So we have Sikha here. One moment. Yes, Sikha, you can unmute yourself and you can speak. Yes, Sikha, go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, Preethi. Hi, Jitendra.
Hi, Shikha.
Congratulations, Preethi, first of all, for your job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had just one doubt, see, we can crack the interview. We learn from all the, the knowledge which Jitendra have shared, everything. But my fear is like when we go in actually to the battleground, when we are in the field,
Yeah.
how like we from back of our mind we know like this is our first job in Scrum Master, right?
Yes.
But the people they doesn't know this. But then how confidently you have to be there because first time there might be some errors. Definitely some errors would be there, and there would be some nervousness. Then how to make up your mind in that way?
See, once your journey started, you will into in that, because even if you think like, yes, we don't have experience in the Scrum person, until unless you will not get that thought. So once you enter in the background or once you enter in the field, everything will work out automatically. You will not get a fear like, okay, we can make it or not. You will not get it, because as an example, I'm telling.
Mhm. Sure,
So
sure.
the best way is go for it, right? So again,
Yeah.
my take always on this, what option you do have, right?
Mhm.
You are doing something, definitely there is some challenge. That's why you're looking for some change, right? And any change, always change is painful. It's not a cakewalk. It is going to be some challenging, but what option you do have? Just go for it. Always there is a solution. I have so many students in the past as well. It hasn't happened that someone started, they have to again come back. It never happens. It's just about go for it. Give your best shot and it will happen.
Yeah. Right. Thanks, Preeti. Thanks
Uh,
again.
Thank you, Shika.
Okay, so next we have Yuvraj here. Yuvraj, you can ask your question.
In interview, there is anyone asking that completed the CSM or PSM certification. It's must or without certification will be course enough.
So see, I have given the interview along with the certification, but I have completed my certification post getting the offer letter.
Okay.
So again, so the summary is don't get the certification, that on your head that I have not done, I cannot give interview. It doesn't matter. Mention in your CV, start giving interview, it will happen. The easiest thing is to get the certification, nothing to worry on that.
There will be any support from their side to complete the certification.
Nothing to it. There's a lot of support. You will be getting that dumps, everything you will be getting, nothing to worry on that.
Okay.
Focus on the interview, getting the job. Certification will happen. It's a easiest thing to do. Okay. So next we have question from Jayank. How did you answer the question? Jayank, what exactly is your question and what is your current salary? So salary is the number we cannot reveal. Okay. But yeah, how did you answer the question? Can you elaborate on it? I'm not getting exactly what you want to ask with this. Okay, anonymous attendee, what CTC can expect? The simple thumbnail, not only for the Scrum Master, for IT industry is number of experience overall, not the relevant. Overall, whatever you are showing, let's say you did your bachelor's 5 years, 6 years back, 7 year, 10 years back, or whatever number, multiply that by 2. This is what definitely you can expect. This is the average. You can go beyond that, right? That is what is the average number. It works in IT. Okay, then yes, Avinash, you can speak. I think Avinash, you are here. I think Avinash, Preethi was in your batch only. I hope so.
Binash.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Preethi.
Hi,
Welcome, first
Avinash.
of all.
Thank you.
Yeah. So till now I have attended 7 interviews. So apart from that, I would like to ask you. I am able to answer all the theoretical parts
Okay.
and able to crack the first round also.
Okay.
Whenever I'm going to attend the second round, they are asking for scenario-based questions. So how
Yeah.
to crack that? Because I am not able to answer those questions. For example, I was asked one question. Suppose there are five user story and there are 10 members. All the members have completed all the user story, but one member is not able to complete the last user story, means fifth one. Then
Okay.
what will be your approach that time?
See, I mean, the same question, same doubt. I think Jitendra remembered. I asked Jitendra. See, when it is theoretical question, yes, I can answer it. When it comes to the scenario based, without that particular experience, how I will handle. He said me the only one answer. Whatever scenario, compare with your previous profile, what you were working. So fix it in your scenario. You will get it an answer. So here you said one. You have given some task to the one person. The person is not able to complete that particular task. That is your question, right? Maybe they have
Yeah,
asked a user story. Yeah.
before that, the same person already completed all the user stories. But this user story is not working properly and not able to deliver that person.
So
Then what
you
will be
have, yeah, you can take it in your like a personal life or in your previous professional life. Okay, I have given one task to the person. The person is not able to complete the task in the particular time. Why it has happened? We will question them, not questioning. Like we will go and sit with talk with them one-to-one session. What has happened? Why it is not completed? So that type you have to compare with your previous profile scenario. You will get it an answer. That is how I cracked the scenario-based question. That is how he said to me. Always, whenever scenario-based questions comes to you, just fix it to your previous profile, how you will manage. Then obviously you will get it a answer over there.
okay? Thank you, Preethi. Thanks so much.
Yeah,
Best of
thank you.
luck for the future.
Right.
Yeah, thank you.
So again, I just said that Scrum framework, it's not like something rocket science. Definitely it is something that you can relate with your past. And when you have to give the scenario-based question, try to relate. And when you try to relate and you give the answer, it will reflect on your face. If you just try to read something and then you are giving the answer, again, it feel that, okay, someone is just making the answer. So that's what the best way is, try to leave that. And then you'll be able to give this kind of answer in a better way. All right.
Yes.
Thank you, Avinash. So next we have Amit here. Amit, you can go on.
Hi, sir. Hi, Preethi. Good evening.
Good evening.
This thing is very new for me, and I'm so sorry I joined this meeting like after 10 minutes, so I missed first part. Uh, so first of all, congratulations to you and sir. It's not only you; it's like sir who has like done
Exactly.
tons of efforts. Like you have got the job. So I just wanted to understand, like, what was your background in BPOs? Like, what kind of profile you were working into?
It's a normal BPO domestic voice process.
Okay, okay. And then you move to this Scrum
Yeah.
Master.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just wanted to understand some like I've heard Agile, Scrum Master, Jira, and there are multiple things. So these all are some different tools, or these are the multiple tools which we have to use in this one of the role. Like what exactly are all these?
So Amit, this is not the right forum to answer to go on that level. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can connect separately or you can attend any of my demo session. You'll be getting much more clarity on that. So to summarize, Scrum Master is a job role. And there's Agile, there is it's a methodology, you have a Scrum framework. Quite related, but again, it's in a short and time, it's not possible to answer that question.
Okay, and Scrum is specifically used into IT industry, right? This
Yes,
is
mostly
okay.
nice.
Let's suppose if I talk about myself, I have also got I also had an BPO background. I started my job from calling profile, that too from an international call center, and slowly and gradually I inculcated some MS Office software skills and basic accountings, and I moved into then financial accountings kind of things like accounts receivable, accounts payable, and then I moved into the financial reporting, financial analysis. So slowly and gradually, I worked with multiple companies like British Telecom, and right now working with Alstom Transportation India Private Limited. So my package reaches around 18 to 17 lakhs, and now I'm trying to shift towards the IT industry. So what do you suggest? Whether it would be good to move towards that industry, or
Okay. So when you are attending this session, right? So definitely there is something which is invoking your mind that I need to make change. Am I right?
no? The only thing, these things are coming in my mind because I worked in Delhi NCR since last 10 years,
Mhm.
and this is my first job in Bangalore. And Bangalore being in IT city, so this is what it came to my mind.
Okay.
Why don't I get into IT? IT has much more like a good package compared to BPO, KPO, or even in finance, because I do not have any professional degree into finance, though I'm into such a level now because of my experience and knowledge gaining. I did MBA in finance, and I worked for IT infra team as well. But so I thought let's go for it, and if I can
So
sustain
again,
myself.
the short answer is I'm giving the super short answer. If
Mhm.
again, it's not free for everyone or for anyone. Whatever you are doing, if you are happy with the work or happy with the numbers, whatever you're getting, nothing to worry. Just go for it. If you are someone, let's thinking that okay, I'm not enjoying my work, I'm not okay with the numbers, whatever I'm getting. Okay, so then definitely try. It worth a try. If you try, if you not try, definitely you cannot get anything, right? But if you try, possibility of getting it is much more high. And definitely whatever number you said, much more than that, with better balance, you can get it over here. I would say that's a super short answer.
Mhm. Because no one is getting satisfied with the numbers. If you are getting 10 today, tomorrow you want after 3 months, like Preethi has joined maybe six
Right,
times, but after 3 months she'll feel like, okay, I should be having this much of stuff, right?
right.
So
You are
nobody gets satisfied with the numbers.
so again, yeah, satisfaction is the wrong word, I would say.
Right,
So
right.
in fact, no one should get satisfied, right?
Mhm.
If you're satisfied, you are dead. You cannot grow.
So that is what even I was
Yeah.
thinking, and I wanted to like, as if now I'm a bit confused, like
Mhm.
which domain I should get into. I was thinking about data science. I was
So
thinking
Amit,
about,
maybe I would say we can connect separately and then
sure, sure, sure.
because it's something that it cannot be answered in a one.
Right, right, sir.
All right. Thank
Agreed,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Last thing, sir, where are you based at? Like
Bang,
Bangalore? Okay,
bang.
okay. Thank you.
All right. So next we have Mahesh. Okay. Meanwhile, yeah, Mahesh, you can go ahead. You have a question.
Hi, Preeti. Congratulations on the first.
Thank you.
And my question is, what is the toughest question you faced in the interview?
Toughest question. If you ask me the toughest question, I say no. Whenever they asking for the question, sometimes I don't know the answer because I have not prepared well. You know,
Mm.
like whichever interview, the questions may be repeated. For example, if they're asking 15 questions, most probably 12 to 13 question will be same. 2 3 is a scenario based question that we can relate to previous role and we can answer it. So what I faced is like when I say like I don't know answer for that particular question, I feel like I have not prepared because the question already in our book list, whatever the keys he shared to me, already the question was there. Only thing is I have not prepared well. I would say in that way only.
Okay, fine. That sounds good.
Yes.
And you are from a BPO background,
Yes.
right? And how come this you change taken the Scrum Master? I mean, is there any experience related to the old work, or you wanted to directly change your?
So yeah, which I said like early, like a lot of confusion, lot of whether I need to do it or not. But end of the day, we need to like no one is satisfied with our numbers or career growth, hike, everything, right? So I thought IT will be good, but in that IT also we should have some knowledge about coding, but that he break down that. I thought like people should have coding knowledge, then only they can survive in the IT. So that idea he break down that. Then I got I have spoken with him. Then I got to know about this Scrum Master. I thought this suits me. Then I have switched over it.
So you have any experience from your old past job? I mean, related to anything? Projects?
No. I said
So
you
that's
right.
the
I was working
competition.
like just a BPO domestic voice process.
Okay.
All
Thanks.
right. So thank you, Mahesh. We have, okay. So let me take some more question what I got here in the chat box. So, okay. Okay. So one moment. Sonal has mentioned, how did you showcase your experience in Scrum, which we don't have in interview? Right. You can answer this. So Sonal, question is, how did you showcase your experience in Scrum, which you can't have in the interview? So Sonal, again, just to short summary, as Preethi said, so whatever you have done in the past, right? So you know what you have done, right? Interview is not knowing that. So you get the knowledge, get the content, and you have to portray whatever you have worked in the past, how you have implemented the Scrum, or what, try to relate with that. And that's how it will give you confidence, and you can definitely answer the questions. Because the questions are not like so wide or not so deep. These are limited question. That's what is the best part over here. Okay. Then next question. Okay, Amit is done. Syllabus completion is possible within 30 days. Each certification mandatory. So yes, definitely possible in 30 days. You can get the job also in 30 days. It's totally depend on you. Is certification mandatory? The answer is you need to mention in the CV. You mention the call flow will increase, right? But it's not very much critical that without that you cannot get the job. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we have Yuvraj. Yuvraj, you can ask your question.
Simply like how to balance work life, like we have working on offshore timing and onshore timing, right? Offshore timing and onshore timing, we both are in some team, offshore team and onshore time.
Are not able to hear you properly, Yuvraj. Can you please repeat your question?
No, how to balance the life will be like a timing, offshore timing and onshore timing will be different, right? When you connect and when we leave, actually we connect both offshore time and onshore time.
Okay, so I think your question is related to that how to manage. You will be let's say here in India and there is an on-site team, how to manage that. I hope that is in that line your question is.
Yeah, right.
Right. So again, Yuvraj, a super short answer for this. This is not something will be happening with you, with me, or with Preethi, or with specific individual. IT industry work in that way only. Right. So your job timing will be defined. It's not like everyone has to work 8 or 9 hours. Not like you have to work for 18 hours, 8 hours in Indian time, and then you have to map totally to the US or whatever your counterpart. So your work hour will be defined in a way that you'll be able to manage it, or nothing to worry. Always I say, think for what will happen in the job later once you get the job. That part is taken care. It's not like something a rocket science. So many people has done. You will also be able to do it. Think
I
for
think
how I can
this
get that.
will be take more time. The working will be more time because we can manage offshore type team, the onshore team, right? It will take more time. The working time will be more compared to development. Or be the offshore team will be only working on onshore for offshore time, and onshore team working on onshore time. But as a Scrum Master will handle both, right?
Yes. Okay. Got your question. So on that time, definitely you'll have a flexibility, right? So I just said, any company you go, it's not like you have to work every day for 15 hours. Your work are limited in a way that you can manage both. This is what I would say the shortest answer possible.
Yeah, that's why I'll be working time will take more, right? That's why it's my question.
No, it will not be more.
Okay.
Okay. Next, we have Venu. You can ask your question.
Sir, good evening, sir. Good evening, Preethi.
Good evening.
Congratulations, Preethi, for your job.
Thank you.
So, actually, definitely, this session motivates me a lot because I am sitting in the same boat. I did my grad in microbiology, and since 10 years, I'm working in sales field. And like currently, I'm just like since 6 months, I'm just trying to find a job prospect where I can move. And I definitely go from a science background to study something which motivates me a lot. And thank you, sir. Thank you, Jitendra, sir, for taking time scheduling this session because this is like a motivation for me. And definitely this will uh, take further for making my mind clear for going for taking Scrum Master training. Thank you very much.
Yes, Venu, if I would say less, yes, I can do it. Definitely, yes, you can. Not only you, everyone in this forum can do it because you are in the right place. So all the best and congratulations. So in future, I should hear your success story.
Sure. And sir, how can we manage because currently we are working. So is there any way that we can work in our current job and can we go ahead for the training?
Definitely, yes. Everyone go with the same boat. It's not like it's so difficult to manage that you need 6 hours or 8 hours. Training is just for 1 hour every day. And my experience, if you are able to give 2 hours apart from this training, you can get the result in 1 month if you're committed. I'm saying 2 hours. And again, everyone has a different background, different, that work life and all. So it totally depends on you.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Next, I can see a question. Okay. Okay. Rajesh has mentioned a question. Hi, Preethi. How many hours per day you have spent on training and preparation?
I would say that training hardly I was going to office. So morning session I had a classes. So I will spend daily 1 hour in that course time. Once the course get completed, because I decided myself, yes, I want to crack it very soon. So I quit my job. Then I have prepared for 3 weeks. End of the 3 weeks, I got the offer.
All right.
So that is how I said. So how was numbers that is not a matter. How much you committed yourself into that is matters.
Super. Okay. I hope it answered your question. Okay, Rajesh, you can, if you want to speak further, you can unmute yourself. Okay.
Hi, Preethi. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was only the question I have. Because right now we are working now, so time management is somewhat difficult. So I am also into the same BPO only.
Yeah, because
So,
I could understand BPM is how much the pressure
is. So
yeah,
we need to dedicate for 9 hours.
Yes.
So without 9 hours, we cannot move out of that.
I know, end of the month you will not get salary. Yes.
There will be a cuttings, everything.
Yes, yes.
So for that only, I just wanted to know how much time that we can take it out.
Yeah, I said, Rajan, yes, that when I was in training that 20 to 22 days, I was going to office only. Post that, I decided to quit the job because, yes, without pain, nothing will get right. So I decided to quit the job, then I quit it. Within 3 weeks, really, I got it. That is how I used to say. So how much you committed, because I don't know about how what type of process you are doing. So commit yourself, definitely you will get it.
So after quitting the job, completely you have been into study, right?
Yeah, because after quitting a job, when I quit it, I'm getting a lot of screening calls. Because whenever you're getting a call, you need to answer for that.
Yeah.
So the very first week, I'll get a lot of screening calls. The second week, the interview is scheduled. I have given a 5 to 7 interview. Third week, I have given the second interview for the company. Then I got the offer in the third week itself.
So it's great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Preethi.
Thank you, Rajesh.
So I would say it's a inspiring for others who are not in the BPO industry. You can understand that BPO industry, how it works. mandatorily you have to go to the office every day, 9 or 10 hours, whatever you have to time, log the time, right?
Yes.
So that if she has done, and if you're not in that kind of hectic job, definitely you have your path is much easier than what people have gone through. All right, thank you. So next we have a question here from Rohit. Okay, from Tarannum. Okay. Okay, Tarannum Muhammad question is, would like to know how did you make the resume and where did you get this offer from? So company name we cannot definitely mention here. Rest you can answer, Tarannum. Sorry, yeah.
So all the CV part, obviously he helped him a lot. So he will conduct a separate session for that, how to create your CV in an attractive way. So he guided me in that way. Yes, I have prepared that. Then I have sent it to him. He reviewed a lot of time. Again, we changed here and there something because it should be attractive, right? So and how to upload in Naukri, everything he suggested me how to do it. I just followed his steps. I would suggest the same thing to you guys also.
All right. Hinal question is, did you have enough chance to negotiate for receiving 6x salary hike? Please let us know how you got through this process.
I would say the negotiation, like for me, it is not negotiable. Whatever I asked, they have given. So there is no chance to negotiate in.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then next question is, okay, so we'll wind up the session in next 10 minutes. So if anyone have question, you can raise your hand, or and I'm going to the chat box here, the Q&A section. So here we have a question. One moment, let me see. Okay, we have a question from Dr. Najia Pathan. Where are you working? Can we get remote Scrum Master job? Are you working in IT industry? So first question, it cannot be disclosed. Rest you can answer. Can we get remote Scrum Master job? So again, on that part, there is possibility, but most of the IT company are being hybrid mode, 2 days office and 3 days work from home. What is in your case, Preethi, how it is?
Completely work from home.
Complete. Okay. So you are lucky because I
Yeah.
would say around only 10-15% of companies are there who are giving this option. The rest of that is
Yes.
hybrid mode. Okay. So Aswin question is, will the interview be in person or telephonic? So again, Aswin, in this note, right now, I would say 95% chances it's going to be
Virtual.
virtual only. Okay.
Yeah.
Some company has started, so they will say that, okay, first, second round you can do for HR or something, you can come to office. Otherwise, 95%, all that will be online, virtual. In fact, your joining also will be online, onboarding only, everything. Okay. So, okay, next I have here is, okay, let me go to the question. Okay, Yuraj has mentioned, once you complete this course as you like, feel fresher in this job, or how it is?
Sorry, once you completed the course?
This course as like you feel fresher in the job, or how you, what is the journey for you?
It is completely cool because the previous pressure, stress, I know this pressure and stress, wherever you go, you will handle it. But compared to the previous, I'm pretty cool. Monday to Friday, I was working. Weekend, haram I'm spending my time with my family. So it is pretty cool.
All right. Next, we have a question from Rajnish. Preethi, have you given Scrum Alliance certification or SIP Scrum Master certification? How much time it required to revise for certification, post complete training, and during duration from Jitendraji? Okay. So, yeah, go ahead.
I would say if you're asking how much time to complete the certification, I suggest to say don't think about the certification, give the interviews. Once you given the interview, if you got the offer, 100% you will get the knowledge to pass the certification. That is what I mean to say. Once you got the offer, because you have handled like a 5 to 7 or 5 to 10 interviews or round 1, round 2, whatever. Once you got the offer, you get the enough knowledge to clear the certification. So don't worry about that certification alone separately.
All right, so that's all for today. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining here, and I hope you got some motivation to work forward, right? So be committed. Commitment is the key, consistency is the key. If you are committed, you are consistent, putting in the effort, you start giving interview. 5 is my experience, the average number. When you feel confident that yes, now I am on that board, 5 to 10, definitely anyone can make it happen, right? So this is what is the required, but again, for this, only thing is what, how much consistency you are. Okay. All right, so thank you everyone, and thank you Preethi a lot for joining this, and definitely will
Yeah.
be seeking your help in this community to motivate others and taking some other role over here. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously, I would like to thank you for you, because I'm putting effort for my own growth, but you're putting a lot of efforts for others' growth. So thank you a lot for that. I know I have touched a lot in this journey. Thank you for bearing that, and thanks. And thank you guys. I would say only one thing: the people who already started your career, yes, I can do it. Definitely, you people also can do it. And people who was in dilemma statement, or like a cat on the wall position, I think you are in the right place and right institute. Please take a decision soon. And I would like to say everyone should become a Scrum Master as soon as.
All right, thank you. Thanks everyone. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys.